A father leads his blind daughter to the front of an abandoned cabin, opens the door, and gently guides her hand forward before letting her take a few steps inside.
Those we don't speak of!
Be frightened.
The truth is finally revealed. The monsters in the forest outside the village never existed. The whole legend was a lie, fabricated by the village elders to prevent young people from leaving for the town. Even the strange sounds coming from the woods and the rituals involving sacrifices were all staged by them. The reason he told his daughter the truth was because his lover, Mike, was severely injured. The only way to save him was to get medicine from the town, which meant going through the forest. Now that he knew the monsters were fake, the mission seemed much more doable. The village chief, her father, called on 2 young men to accompany his daughter. To keep the elder's secret, he gave her a bag of magic stones, telling her to say they were protective charms that would keep them safe. But the boys weren't so easily fooled. One backed out before they even entered the forest. The second one quit after a strange rainstorm. Now she was all alone. Even though her father insisted the monsters weren't real, the legend still haunted her mind. Being blind made things worse. Every sound was amplified and terrifying. Lisa had to cover her ears and sing loudly just to get through that lonely, dreadful night. The next day, the elders learned that the chief had confessed everything to his daughter and let her head to town. Furious, they argued fiercely. The chief was too selfish, revealing the secret without their agreement. But now all they could do was hope. Hope that Lisa would return safely. Unfortunately, Lisa fell into a trap. Fortunately, she grabbed onto a tree root and managed to pull herself up. Just a few steps ahead was a huge fallen tree trunk. She made sure to remember it, but soon she noticed her hands were covered in sticky mud that wouldn't come off, and so were her clothes. Lisa remembered her father saying the monster had once appeared. The more she thought about it, the more scared she became. She hurried to clean off the mud, because monsters were said to fear bright yellow. And now, with her bright clothes stained, if the monster was real, how could she defend herself?